So today I'm going to show you some of the details here about the Osmo Extension Rod and some of the features. I'll be giving you some demonstrations on some of the things that you can do with this device. So if you have a DJI Osmo Pocket and you're wondering whether you should purchase this accessory, stay tuned and we'll give you some of the review here in just a little bit. So the first thing I'll mention with the extension rod is the fact that it is extendable. So it gives you kind of a selfie type stick and it extends out to about 20 inches. And so what this does is it allows the Osmo Pocket to be extended out further from your face or from your camera. So it basically gives you a bit more of a wide angle lens, allows you to have more in the shot at a particular time. It also allows you to make adjustments and you can have a different distance from your face if you desire. So I'm going to give you a little comparison here of how the DJI works when it's on the extension rod. So right now it's fully extended and the ground that I'm walking at is quite uneven. So you can see just by the stability of the camera here how easily this DJI is to be able to stabilize when you're walking or whatever movement you're actually doing. So now I'll walk down the same path and the hill here as I did before. So now the Osmo is being handheld rather than on the end of the extension rod. So you can see the difference in the field of view. Obviously, if I would extend my arm further, you'll be able to see a little bit more, but it's a little easier to carry holding up closer to your body. And so again, you can see a comparison of the difference in the angle of the view as well as the stability when walking up and down the hill. So the Osmo Pocket does have a small screen that you can use when you're videoing with it handheld, but now if you're adding it onto an extension, you're not going to be able to see that screen. So first of all, if you have the wireless module, I have another video where I have reviewed that particular module. I'll put a link for that down in the comments if you're interested in seeing that. Another way that you could do that if you don't have the wireless module is you can make a USB-C to either Lightning or USB-C to USB-C, depending on what connector you have on your particular phone, and it will connect via a wired adapter. It's only 20 inches to the end of the extension, and so most cords are going to be able to reach, and so that is another way. So then you'll be able to see on the larger screen what your Osmo Pocket is looking at. The Osmo Pocket does fit right here on the end of the extension, and it connects to the same port that you would normally use if you were going to connect it either to your computer or if you were going to add other accessories. And now down here at the bottom of the extension you have various buttons and so on that allow you to be able to control the various features for the Osmo Pocket. So I'll talk about some of those various features. First of all, you have a joystick control, and so what this does, this actually kind of combines a couple different accessories that the Osmo Pocket would be able to use separately. One of those things was the module or the control wheel, and that would allow you to roll left or right or up and down. Now what this does, this gives you the ability, there's a switch over here on one side where you can choose to control either left and right at a single time and up and down. So the function button here is what would turn the Osmo Pocket on and off. Then you have a record button, either to start recording or stop, as well as if you're in the photography mode, this would take the pictures. You also have two other buttons here for controlling different features associated with the Osmo Pocket, changing modes on the camera and being able to rotate back and forth from those modes. So those are the various controls that are available on the extension rod. Now, one other thing that is also very nice is with the Osmo Pocket, it did not come with any type of a way to mount it onto a tripod. You have to purchase an additional accessory, which is like a holder, and then it gives you kind of a GoPro type mount, and so you can use any of the GoPro accessories or so on. But the other nice thing here is that the extension rod does have a 1/4 inch threaded hole in the bottom that you can use to attach a tripod. And so now this gives you an ability to add this right to a tripod, and so now you have a very stable way of mounting your Osmo Pocket if you're going to be doing tracking where it's following you and you don't have to have an additional accessory just to mount the Osmo Pocket to a tripod. One other feature here on the extension rod is there's also a cold shoe up here attached next to the camera attachment, and so this would allow you to attach like an accessory if you were wanting to add an external microphone. So if you had the adapter to be able to plug in a headphone jack or a microphone, you would be able to mount one of those right here next to the camera, or you would also be able to mount, if you had an external light that you use for filming, you could also attach that right there as well. Well, hopefully you liked that video, and if you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them down below. I will be listing some various links and things down there, affiliates, as well as the descriptions of some of the items that I talked about today. Please click that subscribe button if you like this channel and would like to see more of my videos. You can click the bell, be notified when new videos come out. Also give it a thumbs up, helps me understand what content people want to see, and we'll see you again on the next one.